imagine you are entering a really big room and there are a lot of stuff there. Carpet, chandelier, painting, lamp, stool, chair, sofa, lamp, seat, bed, wardrobe, chiffonier, bedside table, poof, a big table, and you see on this table fresh tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchini, radishes, eggplants, pumpkins, potatoes, cabbages, onions. And wait a minute, let me ask you, do you remember, was there in this room an armchair? Pretty easy question, but I bet that some of you answered yes, and some of you answered no. And almost all viewers had doubts about this question. Why so? False memories are memories of things that didn't happen, or not the way they really happened. Because we do not remember exactly the whole list of items. You got some of them and found a universal feature. So the armchair fits this feature, and you are pretty unsure, was it there or not? But if you were asked, was there a spaceship in the room, all of you with 100% confidence would answer no.
For a long time, scientists were convinced that memory was something stable that remained enchanted through our lives. However, as early as the end of the 20th century, serious evidence began to emerge that memories could be planted or even rewritten. One proof of the plasticity of memory was an experiment conducted by Elizabeth Loftus, one of the most prominent cognitive psychologists of our time concerned with memory. The researcher sent men and women between the age of 18 and 53 a booklet with 4 stories from their childhood, written down from the words of older relatives. 3 of the stories were real, while one, an account of the experiment participant getting lost in the supermarket as a child, was false. Also, it did contain thoughtful elements such as the name of the store. The psychologist asked subjects to recall as many details as possible about the event described or to write "I don't remember it" if no memories were available. Surprisingly, a quarter of the subjects were able to recount events that never happened. Moreover, when asked to find a false story, 5 of the 24 participants made a mistake.
Some insecure people can be inspired with false memories. This is a form of psychological violence shown in the film Gaslight. In this film, the domineering husband sets trap for his wife and convinces her in every possible way that she did strange things and she doesn't remember it.
So you did know where it was?
I supposed it was here because it was found here twice before.
Why do you persist in lying to me, Bella?
It's the truth.
Bella, if you're not lying, there's only one alternative. You're losing your wits.
There isn't just one single model explaining this phenomenon, no. Instead, there are many accounts for memory. However, there are some general principles. Firstly, it is the reconstructive nature of memory, which means that events in our memory are not stored as images on a videotape. No, instead, we just reconstruct them in light of present views. Secondly, ambiguous situations are interpreted in terms of existing schemas. It means that if any event happens, we want to know all the details about it. And even if we don't have necessary details, we can imagine them, and they can be not right, but still we have it in our memory. Thirdly, there are fluctuations of recall. It means that we cannot remember all the events properly. There are many accounts of false memory. For example, the source monitoring framework, the fluency distribution perspective, the activation monitoring account, fuzzy trace theory, and constructive memory framework. So let's talk just about one of these accounts, the source monitoring framework. Its idea is that we need to know 2 details about the memory trace. What we know and where do we know it, its source. According to this framework, memories are attributed to external when they are rich in perceptual details, our friend told us something with a happy voice and happy face, so we remember this face and this voice. On the opposite, we attribute something to internal sources when we remember our cognitive processes involved in this event. Every person can experience many false memories. Be aware of it. Thank you.
Я ухаживал.